Okay, so here we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Meditation and Moonbeams. This is where we talk about how to use moon phases for manifesting, and then we follow up with a guided meditation to support your mental well-being and emotional goals. This meditation series is brought to you as part of the UMA Health Integrated Care Program, and today is Wellness Wednesday. Let me see. Okay, great. My name is Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari. I'm a master level Reiki practitioner and teacher, meditation guide, certified chakra therapist, certified aromatherapist, wellness practitioner, ritualist, and author. I help people regain a sense of control and balance in their lives using Reiki, chakra balancing, meditation, and aromatherapy to remove and release any energy that no longer serves a positive purpose. You can learn more about me on my website, www.wellnessuprising.com. Today is March 18th, 2026, and we're going to talk about the full Libra moon that's coming up on April 1st. Then we're going to end with a meditation, the subject of which I can't recall right now. Let me see. With a meditation for balance without self-abandonment. That's what it is. Okay. Woosah. You can learn, oh, I already gave you that, my website, so never mind. So for the purposes of meditation and moonbeams, this is how we approach the 4 major lunar cycles. I do this every week because people, used to call or text or email or whatever in between and say, okay, give me those moon phases again. So I just think that it's important to know which moon phase we're looking at and how that energy is flowing in comparison to the others. The new moon symbolizes new beginnings, fresh energy, and the planting of seeds for future growth. So it's the ideal time to set intentions and start new projects and align your energy with what you wish to manifest in the coming lunar cycle. The first quarter moon, which is what we talked about last week, represents a time for action and facing challenges head on. This is really the phase where the energy looks at what it is that you've said you wanted to manifest and is asking you, okay, we still good? Is that still what you're looking at working on? So as you move forward through this phase, it encourages you to break through obstacles and focus on growth, which help your intentions take root. The full moon is a time of culmination, manifestation, and reflection. So that's when the energy reaches its peak, and we're talking about a full moon today. So this is when the energy reaches its peak, and it makes it a really powerful time to release what no longer serves and to celebrate what's already been achieved. And then the last quarter moon, which we'll be talking about next week, is a time of reflection and introspection and letting go of any lingering energies that might be standing between you and your goals. So it's a time for clearing, for rest, and for preparing for a new cycle. And then everything starts over again with the new moon following that. Being aware of the moon phase every day can help you to make more conscious decisions about what to do and what not to do on a given day. So let's talk about this April 1st Libra full moon. So the full moon is revelation, but it's not loud and it's not chaotic. It's very, very precise. It shows you where your life is in alignment and where it's quietly asking for adjustment. So on April 1st, the moon is full in Libra. So when you start adding that Libra energy with the standard full moon energy, it's a sign, Libra is the sign of balance, beauty, justice, and sacred exchange. Libra governs how we relate to others, to ourselves, and to the environment. So this is about proportion, not perfection. So where something has been too much or not enough, this moon is going to bring that into view. And once you see it clearly, you really can't unsee it. It's like, if you walk in on your parents having sex, you can't unsee it, right? So let's look at the overall energy of this moon. Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, value, pleasure, and self-worth. And then opposing Libra is Aries, and that's the fire of identity, independence, and personal truth. So you see, one is all about your relationship with things externally, and then Aries is about the self. Um, but this axis asks for integration, self versus other, giving versus receiving, and peace versus truth. You might feel the tension between maintaining harmony and honoring your own needs. So this moon isn't asking you to choose one over the other. It's asking you to stand in both. Now, while we all feel this moon, the following signs experience it more directly. Of course, Libra, it's your moon, so this is your mirror moment. You're seeing yourself reflected through your relationships. Where have you overcompromised? Where are you ready to stand more fully in your truth? Aries, as we've already discussed, standing opposite Libra, your independence is being refined. So this is not about doing everything alone. It's about choosing relationships that honor who you are now. If you're a Cancer like me, this is when emotional boundaries come into focus and you're being asked to create safety without overgiving. If you are Capricorn, your roles and responsibilities are under review. So the question is, where have you taken on too much to maintain order or control? And then on a more subtle level, but still strongly influenced, Taurus and Pisces, you might feel a real gentle pull towards softness, beauty, nourishment, and rest. So this is a supportive current. Just follow it, go with it. So let's talk about what is being spotlighted. Where is the spotlight shining from this full moon? It's going to illuminate imbalanced relationships, unspoken expectations, emotional labor that has gone unnoticed, and the cost of keeping peace. So some things you might notice are a desire to pull back and reassess situations, a heightened sensitivity to tone and fairness and reciprocity, clarity around what feels nourishing versus what is draining you, and then a really quiet but firm knowing that, oh, it's time for something to shift. So just let the awareness settle. Know that clarity is the first act of restoration. Now let's talk about how to nourish your body for this Libra full moon. You want to eat in alignment with balance and beauty and gentle detoxification. Libra, as a sign, it covers the kidneys, the lower back, and fluid balance in the body. So you want to consume foods that support hydration, mineral balance, and gentle cleansing right now. So for hydrating and balancing foods, think cucumber. It's very cooling and very hydrating. It supports kidney function and it flushes excess heat and toxins from the body. If you can tolerate it, watermelon. I happen to be allergic, but watermelon has a high water content. It supports fluid balance and reduces inflammation. So it's light, it's cleansing, and it's energetically soothing. And celery, which is rich in minerals and very supportive for the nervous system. So it helps to regulate fluid levels and reduce internal tension. For kidney and adrenal support, you want leafy greens, kale, collards, dandelion greens. They're rich in magnesium and potassium, and they support detox pathways and help regulate blood pressure and stress response. Reach for your beets. They support blood flow and liver detoxification that really indirectly supports kidney health and energetic circulation. And don't forget your parsley. It's a natural diuretic that supports kidney cleansing and reduces water retention. Now, for your nervous system and harmony support, reach for chamomile tea. It calms the nervous system and softens emotional edges. It helps with restful sleep and gentle emotional processing. Lavender infusions, tea or in food. aligns beautifully with Venus energy. It's soothing and balancing and supportive for emotional equilibrium. And if you enjoy them, oats, they're very grounding and stabilizing, and they support the nervous system and help regulate mood and energy. And then our last group is all about beauty and Venus-aligned foods. So berries, especially blueberries and blackberries, they're rich in antioxidants. They support skin health, cellular repair, and just overall vitality. Avocado is very good right now. It nourishes the body with healthy fats. It supports skin and hormones and satiety. So it's deep nourishment without heaviness. And rose, you can do rose syrup, rose tea, or rose-infused water. It opens the heart, softens emotional tension, and invites beauty into the body and spirit. Oh, excuse me, now I have hiccups. So let's talk about the work of this moon. One moment while I sip my tea. Okay, stay with me. So the work of this moon, this is about refinement. So it's not dramatic release and it's not forced. So you want to make small adjustments, meaningful though. So ask yourself, where are you overextending? Where are you under expressing? And what would balance look like if it included your needs fully? You're not here to maintain imbalance just because it's familiar. I'm going to say that a second time. You are not here to maintain imbalance just because it feels familiar. Our journaling prompts for this week are, where am I saying yes when my body is asking for no? What does true reciprocity feel like in my life right now? Where have I confused harmony with self-abandonment? What relationships feel energizing and which feel depleting? And what small adjustment would restore balance immediately? So remembering that balance is not static, it's responsive. It nudges you and shifts you into place as you grow. And it recalibrates. I love that. It recalibrates as you become more honest with yourself. So this Libra full moon is not here to disrupt your life. It isn't. It's here to refine it so that what you give, what you receive, and how you live are finally in agreement. Now, I want to, as always, provide a small ritual that you can do. This is anytime between now, March 18th, and April 1st, when the full moon actually appears. This is about balancing the scales before illumination. So this is a waxing phase because we're not at the full moon yet, at which time, as soon as the full moon hits, then it becomes a waning phase. But we're in a waxing phase right now, and this is the time between the Pisces new moon and the Libra full moon. So the work here is not release, it's awareness and refinement and gentle correction. You're not forcing balance. You're noticing where it wants to be restored. So this ritual is designed, of course, to be simple and repeatable and effective, and you can return to it 2 to 3 times between now and April 1st, or whenever something feels off. What you'll need are a pink or white candle, that's for Venus and clarity, a small bowl of water, a pinch of salt. As an option, you can add rose or lavender oil, but it'll work just as well without. And journal or paper. The entire ritual should take 10 to 15 minutes. You want to set your space up, light the candle, add the salt to the water, and gently swirl it with your fingers. And say quietly or aloud, I prepare myself to see clearly. I welcome balance that includes me. Then you want to cleanse and center. So dip your fingers into the water and touch your heart, your solar plexus, and the back of your neck. That back of the neck move is interesting. It seals energy in. Let this be a soft, energetic reset. You'll take three breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then you want to check your balance. Just sit quietly and meditate on, where am I overgiving? Where am I holding back my truth? What feels slightly off, even if I can't explain it yet? And this is not about analyzing. So don't analyze, just wait and be patient and allow the answers to rise. Then write down one area of imbalance that feels most present. So then you want to make the micro adjustment. Ask yourself, what is one small shift I can make to restore balance here? Not a life overhaul. We don't need all that. It's just a single clean adjustment. So some examples are saying no without explanation, asking for support, taking something off your plate, or speaking a truth that you've softened. Write it down, okay? Then place your hand over your heart and say, I honor this adjustment. Balance is built through my choices. And then you're done. You can close the ritual by blowing out the candle, discarding the water in the sink or into the earth. And don't overthink whatever came through. Just let the shift begin to integrate naturally. So again, the rhythm for this phase is to make small, consistent adjustments. Pay attention to where your energy feels clean versus drained, and let discomfort guide you, not overwhelm you. You're not fixing your life, you're recalibrating your relationship to your life. So each day or whenever needed, just return to this simple truth. I do not abandon myself to maintain harmony. That's the work, that's the balance. Period. Okay, so now let's move on to our meditation. Actually, today you get a treat. It's not just a meditation. I've already opened up a Reiki channel. So this is a distance Reiki session, and it's just a few minutes. It's designed to regulate the nervous system, illuminate imbalance, and support clean, sustainable adjustment. So settle into a comfortable position with your spine supported and your shoulders relaxed. And if you have a candle nearby and you want to light it, now is a good time. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your solar plexus, just above the navel. Take a slow breath in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say quietly or aloud, I am receiving Reiki 4, and repeat your name 3 times. This opens the channel from me to you. Just let the body register your presence. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel where the body meets the surface beneath you, and allow your weight to drop. Just settle. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 3, 2, 1, and exhale, letting go of any unnecessary holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that your jaw is soft, your shoulders are down, and your belly is unclenched. This is not about getting ready for a performance, so there's no need to hold on to tension. You are not nervous. You're just preparing to listen. Bring both hands to your heart and feel warmth building between your palms. Reiki flows without force. It meets you exactly where you are. And say quietly, I allow balance to reveal itself to me. Now move one hand to your solar plexus again and feel the connection between what you feel in your heart and what you allow through your solar plexus. Breathe naturally. And without searching, let your awareness open. You want to see if you can pick up on where in your life something feels slightly off. Not dramatic and it's not urgent, but just something that's not quite aligned. Let one situation, just one relationship, or one pattern rise and do not analyze it. Observe. How does this feel in your body? Is there tightness, heaviness, fatigue? Stay with sensation, not story. And if your mind starts explaining, just take a deep breath and gently return to the body. Say quietly, I am willing to see clearly without judgment. And let Reiki move into that space. Now bring awareness back to your breath. Imagine the inhale filling both sides of the body evenly, left and right, front and back. And with each breath, invite a sense of internal symmetry and ask gently, what is one small adjustment that will bring this into better balance? And wait for your answer. Don't force it. It's going to come. Just let it arrive. It's very basic, very simple. So this might be a boundary, a conversation, a pause, or a decision to stop overextending. And when it comes, don't negotiate with it, just acknowledge it. Now place your hand over your heart again and say, I honor this knowing. I trust myself to act with clarity. Now allow the body to absorb whatever surfaced for you. No urgency and no pressure to act immediately. You know, balance is built through consistent, clean choices. Feel your breath steady. Feel your body supported. Feel your energy contained, no leaking and no overreaching, just presence. And let Reiki settle into every system. So it's softening the nervous system, keeping your breath steady and your mind clear. Now bring both hands together at your heart. Feel your breath. And let's lean in just a little bit. Notice where in life you feel slightly off. Just not quite in alignment. Right? So you address that energy. And then we fill that space with Reiki. Now take a full inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And a slow, complete exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say quietly or aloud, balance includes me. I move forward in alignment. And if you lit a candle, this is a good time to blow it out and just take your time integrating and returning back to the space. Keep it simple. And know that your work now is between now and the full moon. Revisit that ritual. You're going to find that such a beautiful way to step toward and into the energy. And now I'm calling all my energy back to me. I'm concluding this distance Reiki session. And I thank you for sharing this space with me. I invite you to return next Wednesday, February 25th. And I hope that you guys really are settling into these messages. I don't know, I may become a little bit less available and that there may be others helping out and doing these meditations, but I want you to always remember this work that we've done together. Use it to make your life better. So in the meantime and in between time, remember that this is brought to you by the UMA Health Integrated Care Program and guided by me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your journey be illuminated with clarity, your heart overflow with compassion, and your spirit rest in steady ground. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace and be well. And thank you, thank you, thank you.